Hello, welcome back. I hope you are all suitably refreshed and are raring to go for the second half. So, let's get straight back into this combat next to the wreck of a ruined ship. Alton has just gone, and just as Alton finishes his turn, you see some more of these fishmen appear from the ship, and they raise spears and throw them at Alton and Scale. So Alton gets 2 and Scale gets 2. Neither of you have lost any hit points, so they don't get... so the first one's on Scale.
Yeah.
A natural 20 and a 9.
Okay. Yes, I do not wish. I'm going to keep this trident or spear.
A spear. It's just a spear. That's fine.
But spears. Yeah, I think how it is like. So it throws, and it looks like
It's
like anyone else thing is like that is a dead-on body shot, and just like as soon as like she just like spins to the side, slaps it, and grabs it in the half, and just twirls it around and holds it next to her.
Nice. And 2 spears on Altonius.
Maximus.
Oh god, thank goodness that's not me.
I got a 5 and another natural 20.
Oh, fuck.
I'm sorry, I can't catch 2. I'm sorry.
Alton, catch the spear. Come on.
No, they both missed. Hold on, natural. I'm gonna cutting words that.
Okay.
Give me 2 seconds.
Well, what's the total number then instead of a nat 20?
It is 23.
Ooh, that's gonna be difficult. Live to win.
Till you die.
Till you die.
That is an 8 minus 8.
Yep, so that's a 15.
Shit, what am I?
Class.
God damn it. It's 15.
It's okay. I rolled really badly on the damage, so you only
do I call the nat part though?
No. No, no. But it's still only 6 damage. I rolled really badly on the damage, so 6 piercing damage.
Alright, well.
Live to win. Oh, fuck.
Live to die. Oh, I'm singing the wrong song.
And they also move a little bit closer, so they are about 40 feet away from you. That is fine. Right. After them, it is the one remaining shark, which again is on Alton. And it bites your face off.
Well, okay, well, we'll see. Okay.
God, what a night.
For the viewers and for the players, you don't need to worry about anything because they have pack tactics like a wolf, so it's not to do with blood in the water, it's about having allies next to them.
I wouldn't change that.
Yeah.
I
So
wouldn't
then-
change that.
So then, when the sharks are all there, it's like a feeding frenzy. Then when they're all together.
Yeah,
That's fucking
so
terrible.
They do
the
bonus damage to
shark
their buddies.
goes and it bites you on your shoulder and gets a 21 to hit,
No, that misses too.
doing 6 points of bitey damage.
The worst kind of damage.
Yeah.
I mean,
Don't
none
you
of
have
it's
resistance to
great.
bites?
None of it's
Do you
great.
have resistance to bitey damage?
Not me, says the cow.
After the sharks, it is Mara.
Mara casts Sanctuary on Alton.
I don't have resistance against everything anymore.
Okay.
What does Sanctuary do?
I was thinking of casting Sanctuary last turn.
I can't be a tank.
No, I was wondering why you ran in like that.
Oh no! I forgot!
Genuinely, I thought the sharks were just going to be sharks. And we were like, we'll just get in, maybe get in at least onto the boat. That did not happen. I've never bitten
And
in the
you're
shoulder.
at the boat.
Yeah, we're there. So you sanctuary on Alton.
Yep.
That's a bonus action.
That's true.
Yeah.
Squid down
But
in
it's a
chat is
spell.
dead right. Alton is secretly a slime and has bite resistance.
Yep. But then in the water, wouldn't he dissipate and disappear?
You listen. Let's not ask too many questions, okay?
Yep.
No, it's like oil and water.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
I
not
just-
actually.
Stays.
So then if they cut off a piece, it'll just
What's
return.
your action there, Tara?
I can't use a spell, so there's no point in me using my
You
crossbow.
can use a cantrip.
Oh,
Depends on the
I
cantrip,
guess I
doesn't
can.
it?
Yeah,
What
it
are you
needs to be
doing
an
there?
action.
Come on.
Sorry. Let's see. Okay, the piles are wrong.
Yeah, we want to be
There they
dead quicker. Come on, Tara.
Yeah. I'll cast Sacred Flame on Yon Shark.
Okay.
Yawn shark.
Yon Shark.
No, on shark over
Dexterity
there.
saving throw.
Oh,
And he rolls an 11 plus 1, 12.
ooh, he succeeds. No, he fails. The 1d8 radiant damage. Ooh, and again, that is a 1 damage.
Jeez.
Plus 2.
Ooh.
Mara.
Didn't you get? Wait,
Wait,
stop.
wait. Yeah.
Hold up.
You should be rolling 2 dice for that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So
that's
1 damage is
first.
not possible.
Yeah. And second of all, didn't you get your version of my
The
warlock
plus
stat
1.
last time?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Does that
We
add
don't-
damage? I don't
Yeah.
know what this.
Why are we keeping track of your character?
What class am I again? Right. So then I rolled another 4, so that's 5. That's 6. Yeah.
Plus 7.
No, he added the 1.
No.
Yes.
No.
No, 6.
So-
So then.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's-
Okay. You do 6 damage to the shark.
Thanks.
Movement, bonus action?
Well, my bonus action was the sanctuary.
Oh, you
Uh,
did. Sorry, that was right.
yeah.
Okay.
I think I'll stay put.
Yeah, you're probably
No.
better off.
Yeah. Now currently Alton is taking all the damage, so it's fine.
I'll tank it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're good.
Yeah,
I'll
don't
not
worry.
tank it.
The
He's
bar
better
tank.
at tanking it than Scale.
I am?
Aftermath.
Oh,
You
I
are.
had a question though. How similar is Scale to the Sanguine?
Not.
No, she's more similar to the reef sharks.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm also
Just
more
getting suspicious.
person. Yeah. So she still has like her hair and like the general structure of a human being. It's just like physically, face is much more scaly and rubbery, and there are 2 fins, one on the head, one on the back.
She looks sharky, you know? I mean,
Yeah, sure. I mean, definitely like hands are also colored like the scale, like the
her flesh
tiger
is
pattern.
almost blubbery. It's
Mhm.
She's kind of like the fish people from the latest Zelda game.
Zora.
Yes, kind of like that, but wearing clothes.
Oh, they wear clothes. Never mind.
They
Continue.
don't. They don't in the Zelda game. Well, not really.
Garvin next, I take it he just
Full
moved
frontal.
his double movement and is still
Yep.
like
Yeah.
still like 10 feet away or something like that from Alton at that.
Then he brings up his crossbow. Ah, wait, no.
And then it is Cyric.
Yeah, I swim up to Mara, so that
Mm-hmm.
Mister just tell him, Mara, stay close to me, just in case.
Yeah.
And then I'll take aim at Shangwins.
The Sanguines or the remaining shark. That's your targets.
I'll spear.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
I'll sorry. I'll go for the spear throwers, the Shangwins.
Yeah, that's fine. No problem. You can target one of them.
So, first one, second one.
They
So
are
nine.
both hits, and you do 21 damage.
oh, it's great, fantastic.
Yeah.
Warlocks are
you-
great.
Yeah, you kill one of them outright with your torpedoes.
Underwater TIE fighters.
Did you ever see that meme actually when it's like the bloodhound dog and his owner's going to get him at the vets and he's just like
Oh yeah.
it's so good.
Yeah,
It's one of my favorite things to look at on the internet. I love the internet and it's not evil.
Bonus actions, right?
No, I'll stay right here. Close to Mora.
So it is back to the top of the order, and scale it is you. There are 3 Sahunguins 40 feet in front of you. They have jumped down off the boat and are on the same level as you.
And this shark is still alive?
And the shark is still alive as well. Next,
It's
to
currently
Alton, just-
gnawing on me.
Okay. I will.
I think the term is it's worrying Alton's shoulder.
I will attack. I will attack and kill the shark.
Okay.
Nice. You're gonna do both those things.
Good confidence.
13.
Now, 13. I think that still hits. Let me double check. Yes, it does still hit.
Woo! Yeah, if it was a nat 1, I would have had a much.
But, you know, the shark casts shield. No.
Damn you, shark!
Marcus Sanctuary of the Shark.
This is the secret warlock shark.
Oh no.
You hit
I need
me.
to remember
Hellish rebuke.
what it is. 8
Casts
damage.
Depth charge. 8 damage, it takes it, and it seems to be bloodied. It's trailing a lot of blood in the water from various rents.
Then she will adjust herself around to the back of the shark.
Mm-hmm.
So 10 feet around, so she's 30 feet from the Saviourian.
Yep.
And then we'll do the second attack on the shark, because I'm not just going to leave it alive. That was a D12.
My
It was a
damage
1, but it was on a D12, so I was like, that's a really big one. Why does that look so big?
What did you get on the correct dice?
I got 2 1s, so an 11.
Oh, 11 misses.
Plus stuff.
Not ones always miss.
No,
Same
it was an 11, and I just hadn't added my.
Oh, an 11. Sorry, I thought when you said 2
Sorry.
not 1, sorry.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Bit
Yeah,
early to a plus 10 to hit.
Didn't work. Max damage. So 8. No, 10.
you
10.
kill the last shark. You only add 8
Oh.
left.
Sweet. And then
Good night.
I will
sweet
flurry of
dreams.
blows. So I'll use a key point.
Get its
And-
fins for soup.
What
Since
are
I-
you flurrying? Because there's at the unless you move, there's nothing next to you.
If there's
Right.
Alton.
There are 2 things within 30 feet of me.
Yes. No, there's 3 things within 30 feet.
Right. But I have 2 attacks that have a 30-foot range.
Ah.
30-foot range?
So-
I see.
What kind
Yeah.
of melee
Yeah.
bullshit
I
is this?
know where this is going. Yeah, I know this.
So after she kills the shark, she like whips her sword around and then like creates a circle of bubbles from the shark and everything from the air in it, and then uses her hand and like palms the ring of circles, and it like goes and converges on the Sahagwin. And that is my monk ability.
That's some fucking bullshit, man.
Mm.
And you never fought a range monk?
You never fought a range monk before?
No.
Flurry of bolts.
That's flurry of bullshit.
I've only known my monks to be...
Flurry of bullshit, I like it.
yeah.
Does a 17 hit?
A 17 does hit.
That's another 10 damage.
Dang.
And then for the second part of flurry of blows, she just she like kind of sets her sword footing in the air, claps her hands together to create a vacuum, and then shoots that one again forward at the same Sahagwin.
What the fuck kind of Master Roshi shit is going on?
Same to hit, 17.
Let's just hope it survives
Yep.
on land.
And only
I clap
6
a
damage this
vacuum.
time.
How much second time, sorry?
6.
Yeah. It is very definitely bloodied, but still alive.
And then she'll just pick up her sword out of the water next to her. Be at the ready.
I think Alton's just beside you, like rubbing his arm, just like, what the fuck? he is very, very impressed.
Did you figure out what class I am yet?
Monk.
Alton? No. Alton hasn't a clue what you are.
A bard.
A toothy
A
bard.
bard.
Toothy bard.
I do my underwater Kamehameha wave.
Yeah. Monk of Sharknanigans.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like that. That could potentially be our title for the VOD. Sharknanigans. I like it. After scale, it is Von Sörgwin.
No, it's not. It's me, right?
Wait. Oh, sorry. It's Alton. Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. Apologies.
I think I might have missed my last go as well, but it's all
I'm
good.
gonna say
No, you definitely didn't miss your last.
because you've one shot obliterated the shark at
You
that
one
time.
shot him with a
I
witch
think I get to have 4 goals. Pretty
Oh,
sure.
yeah,
I'm
probably.
pretty sure I get 4 goals.
Sure.
Never mind.
bolt. Sounds right.
You know the way Witch Bolt, you continue to do the damage, but that's on a single target. Once that target's dead, what happens to the bolt? Do you have to recast it, or is it just poof gone?
Let me double check. I think it's a bit like the mark. You could a
Like
bonus
Hunter's
action
Mark?
to switch it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, I can do
Yeah, I
that.
think that makes sense.
I'm just double checking.
That's what I believe as well.
It would make it a more versatile spell, but also at the same time, I know I have to be within 30 feet, so I'm not sure how close I am to these things.
No, you can't change it. I'm afraid.
Okay.
It's gone when the target's dead.
That's
I
okay.
see.
Whatever.
Sanctuary.
See if I care.
Sanctuary ends if you attack someone.
What?
Sanctuary ends if you attack someone.
Oh, I don't know what Sanctuary is, dude. I've seen it
Sure.
cast a few times. Does it like stop you from dying or something, or makes you harder to hit?
Yeah.
You've got to do
Think-
like is a wisdom saving throw and
Yeah.
decide to attack you.
Yeah.
All right.
You're not safe from AoE, but you know.
No, I get you. I hear you. I hear you.
I hears you.
Okay, I am going to improved wand of magic missiles.
Yes.
Um,
Waiting for this.
and
Find out now that the merchant shafted us.
2 hands holding on to it as he grips and he shoots. He expends
All the charges.
No, he expends 2 charges.
Yep.
So that's all together. I want to say, how many darts is that?
That be? Is it 5?
It's a second level spell or third level spell?
It's a,
Wait, by 2
it's
charges.
a wand of magic missiles. I have no idea.
The second level magic missile.
So 4 bolts.
So 4 bolts total. Okay.
yeah. So 4d4 plus 4.
Yeah. So he aims at the bloodied one.
I'm an
Do
encyclopedia
them
of
one by
knowledge.
one because
Just in case I kill
there is a possibility you'll kill them without using all of the bolts.
Very well. The first one is 5. I rolled max damage.
It looks very badly injured, but is still alive.
The second one is 2.
It dies. So you've got 2 left.
So head up 1 health.
Just cranks over to the left slightly.
How to aim.
That's a 5 again.
These things are like underwater torpedoes.
No, I think Alton casts Deagle.
And so altogether, those 2 second ones do 8 damage.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes, 8 damage.
Right.
So do they sound like X-Wings instead of TIE Fighters?
No, I sort of, I believe they're sort of just like silenced pistol. Blink, blink.
Okay.
Pew pew.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a bullet underwater where it has like the whole like wave of water?
It does-
It's like around.
It does make it underwater. It does make a like the vortex. So that's what's happening right now. Yeah, and Alton sort of looks back at the wand and he's just like, big thumbs up to Mara across the way.
Any movement or bonus action?
How far away are these things from me again?
40 feet.
They're 40 feet. But they have spears, so they actually have range bigger than that.
Well, you can see
done, Jabber.
they only had one spear each that they've thrown at you.
How close?
And
am
I
I
stole one of them.
How close am I to the ship?
They basically got their back. They've jumped off the top down, so the ship is like
About 50
45
feet
feet.
from the ship.
Oh, so
Yeah,
we're there. Okay.
We're pretty close.
Okay, I will. I will blow the top of the wand. It's underwater. It doesn't matter, but it's for show. And it goes funk. You know the hollow sound. And I think I'll just end my turn there. Don't want anyone else getting unnecessarily.
Okay. Two more Sahongwin appear on the ship.
Damn
The two that are down are going to go after Scale because she seems to be the most dangerous at this moment in time with what they've witnessed.
By a large
Always the
margin.
most dangerous.
By a small margin. I think with Mr. Witch Bolt and Magic Missile.
You're a bit scary.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's smiling the whole time.
You see Scale as they come towards you, like there's like a blood frenzy in their eyes, and they do both get advantage, and they both make one bite and one claw attack on you. So the first one bites you with advantage for a dirty 20.
But I'm not damaged yet. Alright. It's fine. Yeah. I hate
no, you don't. That's right. No, that's right. No, you're right. They only do that when there's somebody's damaged. So you're right. So I'll just take that as the two attacks. So only one of them hits you.
Yes.
They both do the same damage anyway, so it doesn't matter which one it is. Let's say it's the bite, and it does 4 piercing damage to you.
Okay, now I'm damaged. So the other
Now
one
you're damaged. So the second one has advantage on both attacks. Yeah. That is a dirty 20 again for the bite, and a claw attack of a second dirty 20 on the other dice.
Have it.
So that is 4 and 3, so that's 7 piercing damage. They're not big hitters.
I think Alton through the Discord or the Siricord, he sort of looks over to Scale and he goes, "You know, the one we are searching for, he used to be up front here."
You look back to the gigantically armored dwarf.
He's just an anchor at this point.
I normally they're not alive this long, or there aren't this many, or I don't fight.
Well, he was really great because he would fall down bloody a lot and get back up.
The two new Salguin jump down, move 20 feet forward, and release their spears at Alton.
Please, we can talk about this. Oh shit, they're not in the call.
They rolled a natural 1 and an 11.
Neither hit.
So, yeah.
Alton does this. And he just goes thump,
thump. That is their go over. So, Mara, it is yourself.
Mara shakes her head at Alton, wasting her spell. And I'll add, like, that what it was this time was like Sanctuary was like a bunch of tiny galleons were kind of floating around him as he fired. They all just kind of and they sink.
Nice.
Oh, that's so good. I love it.
You can see tiny sailors hopping off.
Save yourselves!
Yeah, save yourselves.
Well, you moved up the last time as well with your movement, but you didn't dash, so they're probably only about 20-25 feet in front of you.
Right.
The two that are attacking Scale, the other ones are another 20 feet past that.
Right. Let's see. We should just not use Sanctuary as well. Crap. We shall use... Or did I not prepare that spell? No, wait. Yeah, I don't prepare that spell anymore because I always miss with it. I shall move up my spirit weapon because it can move 20 feet,
Yeah.
and it shall attack.
Yes.
18 plus numbers.
That hits.
Right. So that is then 8 damage.
Okay. It accepts your 8 damage.
I
It
take the
shall.
damage and I raise you damage.
Oh no, yeah. I will cast Bless.
No.
And I shall cast it on Scale.
No.
Oh, Scale.
What the fuck?
Let's see. Alton
Woo!
and Cyric.
Woo!
Ooh.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
Right.
Scales turned into Minnie Mouse.
Woo!
Oh.
Guilty.
And then that is my turn.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ.
What actually happened there? You're healing us, is it?
Bless.
Oh,
Bless.
cool. Did I get blessed?
You got
I'm
blessed.
in the front lines. Look at me. Check me out.
Look at you.
I'm not meant to be here.
None of us are anymore.
This is not happening. Yeah.
Is that you? Have you any more movement or anything, Mara?
No, I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
Right.
As Mara's turn finish, another 2 figures appear. The first is another of these fish people, but it is about twice the size of
Oh
the others.
no.
And
Mother.
the
So
other
it's
one...
12 foot.
Yes.
Oh shit.
And the other one seems to be wearing a headdress of some sort.
That means caster. That means caster.
No. They're getting married. That's why there's so many of them.
We interrupted a wedding.
Wedding crasher.
Yeah. Oh no.
Crasher.
Mara performs the ceremony as an apology.
How do they drink?
So the first one, the big one, rushes up and it has to use its dash, but as Scale is the closest person, it's going to go right up in Scale's grill, but takes no
God.
further action. The priestess, however, is going to
I wonder.
see that Mara had just cast Bless, and it is going to use Mara's own weakness against her and cast Guiding Bolts.
I thought you were going to say blight. Or whatever the one.
Oh no, yeah, that's a touch.
Yeah.
It is going to cast
I hope Mara's taking notes if this hits.
Guiding Bolt at 2nd level.
she's got to scroll out.
Yeah.
And it
Hits. Come on, let's not even pretend.
4, it gets an 18 to hit.
Motherfucker. I have 17, so yeah.
46 radiant damage.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the damage I could have done like 400 times. Every single combat. Like, so many spells. Like, yeah.
Oh man, I
Guiding
missed,
Bolt level 4.
I missed my chance to cut
Five.
cutting words. That
Unfortunately.
yeah. Just it all just happened so fast. You know?
I know. Yes, so that is 11, 13, 15 points of radiant damage to Mara, and you seem to be covered
Spiteful.
in a slight glowing aura.
Right. She will know my seething anger.
And then it seems to sort of duck down and take cover behind the what's left of the railing of the shipwreck.
Clever, clever girl.
Clever guy.
So now it's Garvin. He can now, with a dash, he can get up to side by side with Scale, but won't be able to take an action.
Oh, thank God.
But he's there, so Scale is no longer alone. And then we are back to the top of the order. No, it's not. Cyric,
Garvin.
sorry. I keep almost missing Cyric.
It's me.
Sorry, I said Garvin can use his dash, and he's with Scale now, but he has to use his dash to get
Okay.
there.
Okay. Sorry.
I
Slow
see that I-
dwarves underwater is not a good thing.
Sea dwarves.
So he's like
I have-
stuck on the bottom, so it's like
I just
Like
wanna-
some-
it's-
Sorry, on you go, Sarah.
Sorry, I just want to say, when I've looked through my notes here, I think one of my traits that I picked have disappeared.
Oh, what
And
is
it's
it?
It's the one where,
Immunity to magic.
no, it's something about a spell ignoring.
oh, cover.
Some sort of cover.
Ignoring cover.
Yes.
Spell
Yeah,
sniper.
Did you take Spell Sniper?
I think that's the
I
one.
took. Yeah, I believe I took spell sniper.
Okay.
At level
Or-
8, that might have been your...
That was my first. No, I believe that was my first.
Oh, your
might-
first feat?
when you changed your class, it might have weirded out
That's
your
a f-
features.
But no, that's a feat. I think you looked
Yeah.
at that, but you decided not to because you took the ability score increases instead.
Maybe I did.
Now
Oh,
you're
just-
reaping what
it's
you
not- it's-
sown.
Yeah, it's not-
Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
You should have known that this moment would have come up. Okay, Sarah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it, get your head in the game.
No, I'll-
DND. It's in the game.
You think that though that she's only got about half cover, so it all mechanically for the players and the viewers, what she's getting is a +2 to her normal AC. So because it's a railing, there's gaps in it. It's not half, 3/4 cover or full cover. It's just a little bit of cover. So it's going to make her slightly harder to hit, but by no means impossible.
All right, I'll try and attack her. My underwater torpedoes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I'm the first bad
first
first of
one-
the day.
The first one misses, but the second one still hits.
Oh.
And you do 14 damage to her.
Nice.
And I swim up to next to Mara as well.
Now, did that blow
No.
her cover away? Being a rotting ship and all the bullshit meta I can do.
No, I don't think so. I think
Oh,
the way I'll do is that he's managed to put it between two of the sort of
He's sandwiched between the cleat.
Slants.
yeah.
There was a cleat hole. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a cleat hole.
Yeah. Does it also smell like last week?
Oh, okay.
That's-
Easy terror.
I can't.
Whoa there, boy.
Oh, there.
Yeah, well,
There we go. Yep. Any movement or bonus action?
He moved up to me.
yeah.
Oh,
I
you
moved up
moved-
to Mara
You moved up tomorrow. That's right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
because I don't want her to move away from.
Wow. Garvin's got some competition. Nice.
Yeah. And also a mysterious man on a boat somewhere.
Oh, that's right.
I guess I live up my true fantasy to be a
No, I
popular
don't.
girl.
I don't trust Mara anymore.
you can trust her.
I gave
to
I gave
deceive.
you
You're
flesh.
quite right not to. That is fine. After Surik, we go back to Scale. So, Scale, you now have 3 Sahagwin in front of you, 2 of the
3.
normal ones, and 1 gigantic big one.
How far away are the other 2?
The other 2 are about 30 feet behind them.
Can they be 15?
No.
If you take a hit from the big boy.
Yes, you can move and take 3 attacks of opportunity.
Don't worry, I've got this, Captain.
Although you do have a key point, so you can disengage as a bonus action.
Yeah, but I had another bonus action. So I'm gonna attack the big guy,
The big guy. Okay.
big man, with my 2 melee attacks. What?
Remember, thou art blessed.
Oh yeah.
Thou has been blessed from on high.
So one's a 22.
That hits.
The other one is a 16.
A 16 just hits.
Ooh. Thank you,
This bigger one. The other ones aren't wearing armor. It's just their natural sort of tough skin. This one is also wearing a breastplate over the top.
Ooh. Okay, then with both attacks together, that is 15 damage.
That is fine.
And then,
Grimaces a bit, but
because I'm just busting out all of my spells and attacks,
You're busting all of the nuts.
busting all of them out, and there are 3, one could say within a cone around me.
One could say.
in a cone, you'll get 2 of them in a cone,
Dang it.
and you can choose which ones.
Dang it. Not.
You definitely in a cone because it's really narrow at the point of view. You can't get all 3 of them.
That's not worth it then.
You can do it, Captain.
Yeah, I'll bonus action disengage and swim backwards a little bit.
Captain, where are you going, Captain?
You do see that big thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's kill him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be in his face.
Okay.
I have their spear still. I'll throw it at him later.
Oh, yes.
Indeed. And with that, it is your go, Alton.
Alton, I'm like not in his range, or that I'm aware of. Sure, I'm not. I'm like
You're about 15 feet away?
Yeah.
I was about 10 feet away from you?
With a movement, you absolutely are. Yes.
yeah.
Within his range.
You've just watched him move about 100 feet in one movement.
Yeah, he's pretty slow. So yeah, Alton's not worried. Okay, so
But yeah, at this moment, there's 3 of them about 10 feet away from you, and there's another 2 of them that are about 30 feet away from you, and then there's the priestess that's about 50 feet away from you.
okay, this all sounds like legitimate D&D going on here.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't just do cool shit and expect to live anymore.
I understand. Yeah, I'm feeling.
I had to be careful at that point.
I'm going to be honest. I feel rather
Nobody's
exposed
died.
in this moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Alton is very exposed.
Okay, enough. Okay, is there any? Okay, so these guys within 10 feet of me are up on a prow of the ship. We'll say.
No. The ones that are that close are on the ground 10 feet away from you. It's only the priestess that is still on the ship, and she's the furthest away from you.
Goodness.
The other 5 are all on your level.
Bother.
Oh, bother.
Yeah. Kind of. Let me think.
Just reading my player handbook, see what cool shit I can do.
The one thing to know, though, so Alton's not as worried, is Garvin is now engaged in melee combat with the 3 closest ones.
Okay. Ah, man. Okay, so he's sort of got them.
By
Is
the
there
ball.
any way of me? Is there any cover, even if it's like slight, that would be within 40
Garvin?
feet of me,
Like a rock.
like a rock?
There would be a rock or something, but you know it will only be effective against ranged attacks. If
Sure.
anyone
Oh, yeah,
comes if someone moves towards you, no chance.
Alton move behind the rock and they just surround him and crush him behind the rock.
Okay, so effect. They just all pile on. It's like, hey. I will then.
Sardines.
Yeah. I will try and get a position whereby I am secure behind a rock with, say,
Yep.
big old bastard to my left over here, and maybe the woman up there, but like so that I have at least something between me and the majority of them, if that makes any sense. Obviously, if I'm attacked by either one, I'll be attacked by either one, but I just don't want to be attacked by all of them.
Yeah, that's fine.
And he will sort of heat metal fourth level at the big boy, and that will be whatever will be, but that will be
On his breastplate.
indeed, and that will be, I believe, 48.
Is there a saving throw or anything?
Not to heat metal.
Okay.
He
It's the con
has. Is it? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to get away with anything, but I just.
I believe there's a con
Oh
save
wait,
to try.
wait. There is if a creature is holding or wearing the object.
That's only about dropping something is the con save, I think.
Other
so if
than
it's
that, it's just. And what I will say, and it's up to you what you want to do with that. It is fire damage, so I don't know. I mean, it's also heat damage, but I don't know. It's up to you what way you want to.
Anything immersed in water has resistance to heat damage.
Okay.
So any damage will instantly be halved.
Okay, I'm glad I did it at a higher level then. Legitimately.
That's a core rule.
Yeah, no. I wasn't sure how that would play out, so it's good to know. So that is 13 plus 19 plus 8, 27 total damage, and you have it to whatever you do the math.
You have to. How do numbers work?
Yeah. 27 half.
27 halved is 13.
13. So he
I thought you were going to say
He
like
takes-
37.
13 steam damage to his breasticles,
To his hot body.
into his hot bod. He's starting to sweat a little. He's looking kind of
His calamari nipples.
yes. Yeah. So
They're actually tentacles.
yeah. So he starts to steam.
Yeah, there's sort of bubbles rising up from his. It's like the bottom of a kettle just before it boils. If you've got a
it just starts
seafood
wobbling.
kettle. Yeah, and there's just tiny wee bubbles starting to form on it. And he doesn't like that at all, but absolutely.
And with that, everything goes like this.
Takes out some kelp.
As Garvin is the one clear and present danger up front, the other two sanguine come up. So he's now surrounded by 5 of them.
Oh no, he's gonna die, isn't he?
He's got such good AC and health.
Yeah.
I know, but
I
he's
very much
taking
doubt-
5 attacks a go though.
Oh no, he's taking much more than that.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah. But they don't have advantage yet because he's not damaged.
Not yet. So the first one takes bites at him. It gets a 12, so that misses.
Oh,
He laughs
And
in
then
its face.
it claws him. And that is a 16, which I think misses as well.
yeah.
So he's
think his
only
AC is
taking
like 20.
10 attacks.
11.
Fuck.
Now you know how
The
Salir felt.
second one bites him, gets 22.
Exactly 22. That's the AC.
Oh,
So that's 3 points of piercing damage.
But now
But
they're in.
Everything now has advantage against him because he's bloodied. Well, he's not bloodied. He doesn't have his full hit points. It's a base thing. They get blood friends.
3 damage.
Next one is an 18, so that misses. So that's 2 of them down. Next one bites him, gets another 22 for 5 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
And rakes him with its claws for a massive. That gets a 5. He gets on that attack roll. The last basic bitch bites him for 14, misses. Again, claws him. Double 3s, so that's 7. And then it is the big boy.
The best for last.
Big boy. Again, attempts to bite him.
Disadvantage because it's steamy.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait, it doesn't
So
work.
that-
Big.
It doesn't work that way. Okay.
No.
So he,
Well, no, the heat metal applies that. If he keeps his armor on, he gets disadvantage.
no, it's only if it's only disadvantage if it's the weapon that's heated.
Oh.
That makes sense, actually.
So what did the big
Especially for a
steaming
big
hot
boy.
boy get?
He gets a 23
Hmm.
with his bite.
Everybody's biting Garvin. What the fuck? Like,
He rolled double 1s on his bite attack, so that's 6 points of piercing
We
damage.
got off the hook with that.
yeah.
And then he takes 2 swipes with a trident that he has in his hands.
This motherfucker.
First one's a 22.
Cutting words,
Okay.
-4 to 18.
Yeah,
Miss
that
it.
does, you only needed one
Yeah.
to miss it. The second one, unfortunately, is a natural 20.
Oh God. Okay,
Yeah.
I tried.
That is
What's a gnome to do, huh?
Yeah.
When Squid bought new goddamn dice.
That's-
You know, one day
No,
you're
I'm
gonna
not-
buy
I'm not using them.
Oh no! What does that mean?
He's using the.
24 points of piercing damage from the
What the
dragon
fuck?
as he skewers. That's a crit, and I rolled 6s and 8s on D8s.
That is
No.
a close one.
It means the new dice you bought is for a different monster. That's what it means.
Oh yeah.
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 I mean, I have my dice based on PCs. I just don't have as many.
Same here. I just need to get Garvin dice because I'm using my Atlas dice for Garvin.
He's the same
I
character.
I'm using Nebula Clash. Oh,
Ooh, so we're fighting a space monster next.
Spelljammer!
There we go.
That's awesome. They're
Mm.
lovely.
That's super
Nice.
cool.
Party dice.
Yeah, I love sparkly dice.
One of my many sets of dice. And with that,
Damn
their
it.
their turn is over. However, next on the order is the priestess. And recognizing the...
She got to bolt me.
she did bolt you the last turn, but recognizing the heat metal spell, she is going to cast another guiding bolt at 2nd level on Alton. You'll get the same cover she got, so you get +2 to your AC.
Okay.
And I'm going to 2nd level that again as well.
Okay.
Ugh.
So that one, it misses you.
It blows up a
curse.
rock behind me that I was gonna go in. It's like, goodness.
The curse has been passed
and
on.
As a bonus action,
Oh, God.
she is going to cast Mass Healing Word.
Oh, okay. Interesting choice.
I don't like this.
So you see,
This is not my favorite thing. God.
you see herself, the large one and the one injured one regain a small amount of hit points. It's not a super
Okay.
spell.
Nah.
Well,
It's
I
only
mean,
a
it
four.
can be clutch.
Yeah.
And after them, it was the sharks, but they're no longer there, so it's Mark.
Right.
Mara.
Mara will give the stink eye to the priestess. And she will cast Hold Person on the big boy. Which, right.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
What type of saving throw?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Okay, he's got
Because you're holding their brain.
He's got +4 to his wisdom saving throw.
How is he so wise?
I thought the big one would be stupid.
Well,
but
to be fair, he's probably old, right?
Oh,
probably
yeah.
either.
He rolls a 14. So
I know
it's
exactly
natural
what it
10
is.
+4.
Wait, he rolled
I've
the
used
total.
this guy in my campaigns.
He
Total
rolled a
14.
10 +4, 14 total.
Yeah, so that doesn't succeed.
It doesn't succeed.
No, it does succeed. Sorry.
That's
My-
a bit,
he
your
does-
DC
yeah.
is better than 14.
Yeah, because it's DC 17, and then I would also have a +1 for my new book, right?
It's
Yeah.
a DC 18.
So
Yes.
you see your spell take hold.
Right.
Any movement or bonus act? Oh, you've got the spiritual weapon.
Yeah. So I'm gonna attack him with my spiritual weapon.
So advantage.
Yes. Yeah. So now I'm gonna kill her champion right the fuck in front of her. Okay. So one of those is a crit.
Okay.
Right.
So it's 2d8, does it?
Yeah. 2d8. I crit. Right. Let's see. That, and I don't get that. No, yeah, I do. So that's come on, brain.
2d8 plus 5.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah.
brain.
Let's see. This is 6 plus 5 plus 6 plus 1.
11 plus 1.
12. Because I was looking at the dice. 2 3s. What does that mean? Yeah. So a
Okay.
brain die. Right.
Okay.
Yep,
And
your
you-
brain die.
My brain die. That's all I do because I've done pretty much all.
So it's Garvin next.
Right. So he will also attack.
Garvin can actually do something now after
Yep.
about 5 or 6 rounds of combat.
Yeah.
Just cleave, Garvin. Just cleave, bro.
I'm just working on my cardio.
Go work out.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean he'll.
Maybe Garvin should have that ring.
I mean, you obviously don't have Edge of the Mountain out because you said his AC was 22, so you must still have his shield and his battle axe.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I didn't even.
That
think
was
of
a
that,
bad
but that's
idea.
true.
I mean,
He does have 22 AC though, so
right.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
how one of my other guys does it in his other game is he has his shield out and he just holds his two-handed weapon in his one hand, and when he's in combat, he just drops his shield. And then...
You can do that if you want.
But
But
then- yeah,
his
then you- but then
AC
you
will
lose your
drop
shield.
for the rest of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He attacks with the battle axe.
Okay.
Did we not? No, we never bought one. That's stupid. We should have bought him a +1 axe. Right,
We
the
didn't buy
highest
one.
one.
Yeah, whoever controls him should have done that.
He got a 19.
Whoever searched for magic items
19
should.
hits.
Yeah, but I rolled 19 on the dice, so that's a crit.
Oh
Hey,
yes.
nice.
Go on, Garvin, you monster.
Yeah, motherfucker. Let's see.
Another
Under the
2d8.
sea.
Yep. Right.
Under the sea. he just starts singing mermaid songs. Fantastic.
That's
He's been like charging up his attack. Wait, he's just like,
He's a DBZ character. It's been a week.
the that's 10 damage.
Yeah.
Second attack
He's now bloodied.
is a what? 25 something.
Yeah, it is.
Right. And let's see. Yeah, he will. That's a 7 damage,
Mm-hmm.
and then he will use Second Wind,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a D10 plus fighter
One
level,
d10
right?
plus his fighter level, yeah.
And his fighter level. Right.
Did
so
he get
that
7 damage on a crit?
No, that
No.
was the second attack.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
let's see. So that's 5 plus 9, 48. I think. No, it's probably good to do the fucking rage thing to get action.
Action surge.
Action surge, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which is
God.
ridiculously, action surge is a free action.
yeah, it's the weirdest thing.
It's awesome.
So,
But
action surge.
Fighters doesn't have much else.
No.
That's
True.
He will hit the big one again. Those cocked. And that's another crit. On the 20 this time.
Hey.
And that is 15 damage.
It's not looking good.
And the other attack. Oh, that's. Come on, brain. 15.
15 misses.
Ah. Oh well. Right. And I guess that'll be his turn.
Okay. After you see Cyric as Garvin finally enters the fray and turns into a maelstrom of whirling axe blade. And the one thing I will say to everybody is Garvin should add disadvantage. For
Yeah, I was about to
Right.
say, like, wait a
Oh.
minute.
Oh, because he's underwater.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's because nobody
Yeah.
else has done melee combat. I completely forgot. No, I'm not.
Sorry.
I'm not going. No, it was my fault, not yours. I'm not going to make you redo them.
Yeah, let's not do that again. He
But
just
for next turn, remember everything should have been
Disadvantage.
But
Yeah.
absolutely my fault. So those rolls are just going to stand.
No, wait.
We'll always forgive
wait,
you when
never
it's in our favor, Squid. Don't you worry.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sonic, it is you.
I think we screw ourselves over by reminding him how fucked we are enough to where he...
Do I have a pretty good shot?
At the big guy, yes, absolutely.
He's completely out in the
Then
open.
The only person that is going to get an advantage on AC is the priestess. She's still
Also, the big guy is frozen, so
Yeah.
you do have an advantage on that
Oh.
too.
I'll take the shot and see.
Yep. Do them one at a time because he's quite. 18 hits. He takes 10 damage, and that kills him.
And then we die in the rest of the combat.
Then I'll take the second shot at priestess.
Nice. She has like some
That's
crazy.
That hits as well, though.
Oh shit! Yeah, you rolled. He rolled 23. Chad.
And then I'll use a first level healing word.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless Garvin.
On Garvin. Yep. No problem.
Yeah.
I think what I might do is I might put a cutout of the roll 20 thing just under Cyric's window so people know what he's rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So
That's-
Garvin gets 8 hit points.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or we can just get him some dice, you know. One or the other.
We
Or I
keep
can
saying
use
that.
health.
Yeah, he's been offered dice. He just stuck in his ways, man.
Yeah, absolutely. We are back to the top of the action and scale.
Yes. Scale is going to, like a waterbender,
Yep.
shoot out 3 sonic pulses at 3 different sanguines.
This is so big and fucking anime in my head.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much is. Well, also you can think of it just like
Last of
You
the
can also-
waterbender.
yeah. You can also think of it just like a sonar pulse or like a water ring, like
Yeah.
some under animals create like a
Killer-
water ring to
killer
stun
whales, yeah.
fish. Yeah. So
Killer
just
whales
it could
and
be,
stuff,
think of it
dolphins.
like something like that too. Just like so. I'm just gonna roll all 3 attacks in one with all 3 dice.
Ooh.
That's fine.
Avatar: The Last Airbender. That was a great movie.
That one's
Yeah.
Hmm.
Flawless.
Stop triggering people, Sarah.
Okay, 15, 14, 19.
Yep. All of them hit.
I will use my 3d6s to roll the damage at once. Matching. Okay, first one, 10. Second one,
Minus 10. Yep.
second character fighting, 7. Third one,
Yep.
10.
Yep.
And that's a turn.
Cool. And
Just
Alton,
fucking-
it is you.
Just going like,
Yeah.
Yeah. So the 4 buckos are sort
Splashing water.
of together. Yeah.
Yes, they are all surrounding Garvin.
Okay. How far?
From you backed off, say 35 feet
Okay.
behind your rock.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, sorry. Problem with spellcasters is if you always have to read their spells just to make sure you're not going to make something up, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. I will ring, and I'll go, and I'm going to be very specific about this.
Okay.
I'm going to be 10 feet sort of behind their line to
Yep.
get them in a 15-foot radius. But
Mhm.
try not to get Garvin. If I get Garvin, I get Garvin. But I'm trying not to.
Okay.
And
I think the way they're spaced, to miss Garvin, you will only get 3 of them, or you can choose to get all of them and Garvin.
sorry, Garvin.
So that's absolutely Alton's choice. It's 3 and not Garvin, or all of them and Garvin.
So, I'm going to do a
I remember playing Atlas and getting hit by every AoE that the party made. Every single fucking one, jabber.
That's because none of the party cared about Atlas. No, sorry, we're talking about something else.
Old stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to third level Thunderwave. So
Yep.
Except for Shatter.
he
And
blanked
are you
his
doing all of them or 3 of them?
all of them.
Okay, and Garvin. So what are we rolling?
Let it be. So it is done. It is con save.
Oh well, Garvin's pretty good at it.
That's what. He'd probably take half, but there you go.
The first 2 roll a 5 and a natural 20.
Okay, second one fails.
Yeah, so the second, yeah, and the second 2 roll a 14 and a 13.
Yeah. Okay. One of them succeeds. The rest of them fail.
So is it half damage for the successful one?
Yes. Yeah.
It's the first one that rolled the nat 20.
So after sort of like, he's not even facing them, but he's behind them, and he's going as the blank lightning comes off his back.
What?
Street Fighter. Good choice.
What save? Con. Got 19.
So total.
So he's getting half damage.
Total of 23 damage.
Okay. So halved, that is 11. You kill all 4 of them.
Ooh,
I'm glad I weakened 3 of them.
I want their heads to go. And then I'm doing the anime breathless. Damn you, Frieza. No, carry on.
Why are we making so many anime references?
Because it's clearly an anime underwater battle.
I do this. Why are you guys going? I think.
I'm right there with you.
I just got a really cool image in my head of like Garvin in the water, and it's all dark, and he's like sort of sparkled up by lightning. His full plate armor.
Whatever you're into, like, you know.
Whatever Mara fantasizes about, it's fine.
It's good.
Yeah, and this is the moment as well.
She bites her lip.
Any movement or bonus action for Alton?
No, he just.
I know because he had movement left.
Yeah, pop, and then he just sort of gathers himself and tries to restore a little bit of energy after that.
So it is the priestess's go.
Yep, I expect.
Oh no, it's not. It's Mara first. Sorry, it's Mara first.
Yep. Mara will move forward.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is she if I move my full movement, which is 15 feet?
From the priestess,
Yes.
you will be 35 feet up on an angle because she's above you on the ship.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, spite. We'll go for spite. I'll cast hold person on her.
Ooh.
Okay.
So she needs to save.
Wisdom?
Yep. I mean, she's gonna probably succeed, but you never know.
I mean, that's the spirit.
She rolled a 15 plus 4, 19.
That makes it one above.
Okay. Any bonus action or movement? Your spiritual weapon's too far away to get to her in this one turn. Do you move it anyway, or
yeah.
do you do something else with your bonus action?
I'll move my spirit weapon.
Okay,
20 feet.
that's fine. It is the priestess's turn, and she is going to use her last level 2 to guiding bolt Mara with advantage because you're still guided.
Even after 2 turns?
It stays until it's
just the next attack.
I thought it ended after the turn. Oh well.
Well, let me double check. I will.
No, fucking go ahead. It's fine.
Yeah, we got
I'll be
away with
getting-
stuff a while ago.
That's true. No, before the end of your next turn. So this is her. Anyway, she rolled a 17 plus 4, 21. Anyway,
So,
Mara will take 6 16 points of radiant damage.
Damn.
Bastard.
And then you see the priestess turn tail and run back into the depths of the ship.
We should have yelled parlay.
And she is instantly out of sight.
I guess that's the last we'll see of her.
Yes.
At least this week.
Yeah.
Next time on. No.
Dragon Ball Z.
Didn't need to finish the sandwich.
Are we out of initiative?
You are indeed out of initiative at this moment in time.
Everything's dead, so yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if like the priestess disappears and then something else shows up.
Yes, you're attacked by giant crabs.
These all seem strong. Did Alton get any sort of, other than the priestess, that they had anything magical about them? About their means?
Make an Arcana check.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that is a 22.
Other than normal priestly stuff, none of them seem to be magical at all.
Okay.
None of them seem to have magical armor, weapons, anything.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
about
was
them.
there any pings on the radar? No.
Not at all.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, now on Cyric's Discord, he asked the party, do you want me to attempt to blow up on the side of the ship?
Yes, please. Wait.
Well,
We don't want to blow up the chest and we don't know where it is.
we also don't want to. If there's something that's not involved with us, and then we blow up its home.
Yeah, that guy earlier was talking about his boss. I'm assuming it was him. There's definitely nothing bigger than that in the sea. I don't speak like this in this mode. I assume it's bigger than him. Nothing that big in the sea. Man, do I choose the snowflake characters.
As you say that, everyone make a perception check.
Wonderbar.
Mother.
15.
23.
Did you say 50?
Yeah, I did, John.
23.
29.
Right. Anyone that rolled over 16, which I think is all of you.
Not me.
Except for Alton.
Not me.
There's nothing bigger in the sea.
And as Alton just finishes saying that, you hear this sonorous series of clicks and grunts and clacking. And you don't hear it. You feel it resounding in your chest.
Oh no.
Garvin, did you say something?
Can I nature the
Yeah,
sounds?
absolutely, yeah.
I hate deep sea creatures. I just.
Just for everyone in the stream, a school playing a lot of Subnautica.
Yeah.
A Reaper comes and bites you in the face.
11.
Doesn't seem to resonate.
Yeah.
It is a very unappealing, disquieting noise. And as I say, you don't hear it in your ears. All of you that rolled high enough, which I think was all of you, it's like you feel it in your chest, your lungs, and your rib cage is just. So even with that perception check, what you can do is it feels like a very powerful creature.
I'm gonna go. So you said there's a lot of like other broken ships and like wreckage around here. I'm gonna go like hide. I'm just gonna go find somewhere. My shark instincts find me a look. I'm just gonna like swim, like immediately just be like that doesn't sound good. Go somewhere and like.
So
I just feel
scale squirts ink and disappears.
I feel like everyone else got the memo and Alton didn't quite get the memo. So I just kind of picture him like 20 feet up, just sort of treading water.
Yeah.
Not realizing. Yeah.
And with those perception checks, visually there's nothing.
Yeah,
It's just a
I know.
noise. You can hear it's coming from the general direction of the shipwreck, probably from within.
The sea is really weird, am I right?
Mono's panically trying to find somewhere to hide as well. But she doesn't really know what's good to hide behind, so she's like, anything close.
And then you hear that glottal noise sort of repeated.
Can
It's not speaking Sahagwin, so it's not something.
No. I was wondering.
It's 5 o'clock.
This ship, does it have are all of its windows covered up with?
Yeah, there's.
algae and
I mean,
stuff?
I think all the glass and stuff's smashed, but by and large, there's a few. Some of the gun ports still have the covers on them, but there's lots of ways to swim up and enter into it, or indeed up onto the what used to be the deck, and in that way.
But we can't
and
see
there is a
anything
big
through
rent,
them.
but you can't see it. You all rolled very high on your perception, and you cannot see anything at this moment in time.
Unrelated. Does this ship essentially have the same architectural structure as, say, the petrel, the storm petrel?
It's just bigger. It's a bigger scale.
Bigger,
it's a merchant, but it's got.
But the captain's room, captain's quarters, is essentially sort of still in the same area on the deck.
In the back.
Like, can I see it from where I am? Is my question.
Roll another perception check because you're looking for something.
Yeah, I'm looking for something that I've seen.
Something specific.
Yeah, that is 17 total.
There's certainly some sort of rooms there, whether the captain decided to have that as his stateroom or a map room or whatever. But there certainly is a capstan, I think, at the back. I should have read up on my nautical terms, but there does seem to be a slightly raised structure of a room or 2 or 3 smaller rooms at the back of the deck.
Well, unabashed and sort of unhindered.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of just the normal deep sea vibrations, as Alton assumes. He will rush,
settling.
He will dash to that structure.
Oh shit!
Absolutely.
And Sterek follow as fast as he can.
Bear in mind, for anyone who's at home or watching this who doesn't understand why he didn't see anything or really realize anything.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Seeing that Alton does that, Scale will go and grab Garvin and help him keep pace. So, if we can,
the weight of Garvin, I don't think you can really make any much help in anything. All Garvin can slow you down, but you can't speed him up.
Oh, okay.
What about holding him up the side of the boat? I assume with his heavy armor.
Yes, I'll be able. Instead of disadvantage, I'll be able to give him advantage to climb up the side of the boat with a wee bit of help that way. Absolutely.
Yeah, but I think we begin heading towards the.
Yeah, but Alton, no matter what, we cut to Alton because he's quite clearly zoomed off in front.
Way faster.
Syrick's trying to keep up with him. Syrick's going 30 feet per turn, whereas Alton's doing 80, so he quite quickly outpaces. And you get there, and it's just the same as a storm petrel, but on a larger scale. So you see what was once quite an opulent room with velvet and gold leaf sort of curly hue patterns and sort of scrollworks, and it's all mouldering. I think as you go in, you sort of disrupt a moray eel that sort of jets past you to get out, and some fish and things. But there's no enemies. There's nothing particular there. Make another perception check once you're in there, though.
It's a water snake. It's the water Cyric.
That's a 16 again.
16. To you, it seems like something has probably been living in here. So whether it was
the eel that just passed me, or
well, no, I mean more like maybe one of the priestess or the big guy might have actually been using this as his home.
well, I remember Alton thinks back and has a sort of a vivid memory of the Alan Tar giving us specific information of where it may be, and she said potentially in the hold and potentially in the captain's quarters, essentially. So
absolutely.
So Alton is straight detective Pikachuing it, seeing what he can. Do you like all my anime references?
You think you would use a different detective?
Detective Conan?
No. Okay, he's Alton Columbo. One more thing. That's
All right.
That's older than anyone who could possibly watch this.
Yeah, par from me because I'm the oldest.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, yeah, make another perception check.
I'm
investigating. If that's
Investigating.
okay.
Sorry, yeah, that's fine.
So it's an 18 on the die plus where are you? Plus 6, 24.
24. You look through and you open drawers and there's sort of some wee chests and cabinets and things like that.
I'm being careful since the moray eel, so I am.
No, that's fine. And you do. I think you do. You disturb, an octopus and things like that. But they just sort of you get. I think this was Alton. Yeah, you open up a chest that was unlatched, so it was quite obviously open. You open it up and you just get.
It didn't have the
ink.
Yeah,
a cloud of ink jetted in your face as the octopus runs away from you.
And I guess the chest itself wouldn't have necessarily. He wouldn't have necessarily thought that was the relic, considering it didn't have a filigree that he's assuming something would have.
Alantar told you that it was a small silver chest, so sort of this sort of size.
A little ornamental.
That would be very likely locked. And it would be highly dangerous to open.
Yeah.
So it wasn't. It was nothing like that description at all. But after time, you look through, and I think your companions appear sort of whilst you're doing this check, and you find in one of these sort of chests 160 gold pieces. But other than that, you get the impression that there is a lot less here than there should be.
Yeah.
It's like it's been picked clean. There's no maps. There's no parchment. Any drawer, anything is actually empty.
So this is a weird one. I'm now, from that, I think Alton will say in team chat.
In Ventrilo.
Yeah.
It would appear that someone has been here before us. One more thing. No, he will try again, but now this time. Oh no! What he will say is, "Look around for disturbance in," and he rubs his finger on moss that's on one of the desks.
Yeah. So that would either survival for tracking or an investigation, and I think it's one of these ones. Either two of you roll it, or one of you help and give advantage to the other. So,
I'd like to do an investigation into that, but I do think someone should also do a survival/nature thing, because I think the way we will find the answer is through both.
Okay.
So,
I think Mara would just kind of look more out at the graveyard of ships.
Okay, that's fine. So I think usually it's Cyric that does the survival check. So why doesn't Cyric do the survival? And
I did the 19 investigation.
19 investigation.
Ooh, that's a fail.
That's a fail.
Okay. But I think with
no
Alton, you do the
use.
investigation, and you do see a sort of a trail, as you say, within the there's barnacles and there's small bits of seaweed, but you start following a clear trail where obviously people have been sort of walking, that has stopped things. And I think we'll probably end today as you sort of call your companions, and you're all stood around a jagged hole in the ship's hull, in the bottom of the hull. You've not found any other things. Everywhere you've looked is the same, picked clean. Even small bits of the normal sort of things that you would expect a merchant ship. There's nothing at all. And the party's all around this jagged hole in the bottom of the ship. And it itself is it's almost like it's placed above another hole in the rock below it. And you all get this really disquieting feeling as you look down into the unappealing, tenebrous, murky hole below that descends deep into the rocks. And just as we slowed, you get another one of these noises, and it's coming directly out of the hole as it just hits you in the chest again. Much louder than before.
We should probably stand back.
And I think that is where we shall end today.
Yeah.
On a horrifying note.
Yeah, great. We're gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sleep well, children.
That was so much goddamn fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
This is a fun episode.
Yeah,
Right.
like a guiding bolt used against me. A lot of fun. Anything else doesn't really matter.
Guiding bolt, effectively.
Effectively twice.
All right. We didn't have any new followers this so it happens. We did have my good friend Ridiculous Ninja reset up. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you
Ninja.
very
Thank you
much,
so much for the
Ninja.
support.
He is the
Thank you,
assistant of the original
Ninja.
creation of Salir.
So
nice
it's his
one.
He was the DM in the world that he was created in that was based on this character, so
Cool.
he will now have to look at the YouTube videos to see what happened to Salir.
That's correct.
That long lost child.
That is correct.
Yeah.
There is quite the story there that might have something to do with why we're in the depths of the Neverwinter channels.
Yes.
Indeed.
And remember, if you're watching on YouTube, be swell and hit the bell.
God
Stop doing that. That's not going to catch on.
We're
Okay.
not going to allow it to catch on.
Yeah.
Anything else? Anything else going on this week with anybody?
No, nothing to.
Nothing. All right.
Nothing.
Did
for
you
me.
know?
I guess the usual. Just make sure if you haven't followed already, if you would like to, it really helps us. So please give us a follow. Also, we have our Twitters is down below. Our YouTube is down below. It's sort of on the outro screen as well, so you'll see it there. But if you would like to catch up on the game, if you're new, that's the best way of doing it. Yeah, and thanks for coming by and having fun with us. I do like the underwater hijinks. It has been quite a bit of fun.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it.
Quite a lot of Sharknanigans.
I would really like to do an underwater campaign.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. You'd probably have to.
Did you end it already?
No. We're still going.
We all said goodbye and waved, and
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I thought they'd want to know. Okay.
Jabber said that almost like I'm about to say something very horrible. So did we end?
no, I was just confused. It's like we have like 5 endings.
We're good. Okay. Goodbye, everyone. We all need to say
Actually,
goodbye.
bye.
Actually, bye.
Have a great week.